understand that camping is not a place for comfort. What did I say?
Camping is not a place for comfort.
What did I say?
Camping is not a place for comfort.
Only few people are answering. What did I say?
Camping is not a place for comfort.
Just like those who did NYSC, those who graduated, you understand when you have your 3 weeks orientation camp, you were camped right there, 4 o'clock, you're up. It wasn't really palatable. So that is the experience you're going to be having right here. Have that patience for 30 days. But I tell you, the 30 days is going to bring another part of you. It's going to make you a better person entirely. In terms of your career, now what I'm talking about is that the difference, let me say that tiny difference between, now that thing is going to make you cross from the level of nothingness to something. It's just a tiny thing. Now let me tell you, it's a word that we sing and everybody knows about. Discipline. Do you know that indiscipline can make you grow ill and die untimely in terms of having a lot of complicated ailments? A lot of people while they were young, they don't know how to discipline themselves in terms of what they eat and what they drink, right? Do you know that indiscipline can make you, in fact, your talent can take you to a particular place, but your character can either make you remain there or you drop. Your talent can take you to the gates, but your character will lead you inside the gates. Your talent can make you stand before kings, but your character will make you dine with the kings. It is not, listen, talent is never enough. For character, which has to do with discipline, is that tiny difference between the poor and the rich. Do you know, if you don't have much talent and you're disciplined, a lot of people want to clamor around you and push you hard. I can count a handful of big stars today. When they were starting, because of the discipline they had, everybody just want to push down. I can count a whole lot of stars that they pushed into stardom. Only few had that talent. When they dropped one, everybody went gagging. But there are a lot of people, they dropped, they were nonsense, but people just want to push them because they were disciplined. And I can tell you, a lot of people today, when you hear them talk, when you see them act, when you hear them sing, man, the singers today, they are no match to them in terms of voice and coordination and lyrics, but they are nowhere. Nobody wants to invite them for shows, nobody wants to use them. They are nowhere today. Why? Indiscipline. Instead of you binding the devil and witchcraft in your village, if you can bind the spirit of indiscipline in you, I'm telling you, you are 90% close to your destiny. In fact, if any demonic force wants to come to you, do you know what they do? They first inflict you with indiscipline. Because they know that nobody wants to be around anybody who is indisciplined. In fact, once you are indisciplined, everybody wants to run away from you. Nobody wants any negative energy because indiscipline attracts negative energy. And those negative energies, I tell you, they always set back. Indiscipline is just like an exotic, very expensive car with flat tires. Now tell me, no matter how much that car is purchased, can it move from point A to point B if the tires are flat? The camera, in fact, apart from this camera, you've got your secret cameras there. All right, this is a real TV show. So the camera will be going in and out. You don't have any right to touch the light, the bulb, not put it up. Even while you're sleeping, the camera will come in there to shoot. That's part of content. Now, eviction, if it comes once in a week, if it comes twice a week, if it comes twice, but I know it's not going to be more than twice a week. That is for the management. He knows the number of evictions going to be putting up a week. But I know it's going to be twice every week to meet up for that 30 days. Twice every week. So, and your eviction, once the eviction is over, now I'm telling you the process is right there. You can even inquire from the management on the platform. Once you finish voting, each eviction, once the eviction is over, the next set of voting is another set of counting of voting. The next set of, once others are up for nomination, like they're nominated to be up for possible eviction, it's another set of voting. That is the reason at the end of each eviction, they place your voting score. So you see the margin, you see the graph of what you've done. So the next set of voting is another. I'm explaining all this because any site, see, there's nothing you say up there that the camera will not get. And I'm still begging, if you know you're not in tandem with this, drop this. It's not by force. They're not begging anybody to become stars. They're not begging anybody to become stars. The truth is, this huge favor to spend so much money for 30 days to put you on the watch of the world, I mean, it's something. So, everybody and how you vote will be exposed, everybody will see it. And you know how well you played and how well you perform. So that you know if you're going to perform better the next phase of voting. Now, eviction, if it comes once in a week, if it comes twice a week, if it comes twice, but I know it's not going to be more than twice a week. That is for the management. He knows the number of evictions he's going to be putting up a week. But I know it's going to be twice every week to meet up for that 30 days. Twice every week. So, and your eviction, once the eviction is over, now I'm telling you the process right now. You can even inquire from the management on the platform. Once you finish voting, each eviction, once the eviction is over, the next set of voting is another set of counting of voting. The next set of, once others are up for nomination, like they're nominated to be up for possible eviction, it's another set of voting. That is the reason at the end of each eviction, they place your voting score. So you see the margin, you see the graph of what you've done. So the next set of voting is another. I'm explaining all this because any site, see, there's nothing you say up there that the camera will not get. And I'm still begging, if you know you're not in tandem with this, drop this. It's not by force. They're not begging anybody to become stars. They're not begging anybody to become stars. The truth is, this huge favor to spend so much money for 30 days to put you on the watch of the world, I mean, it's something. So, everybody and how you vote will be exposed, everybody will see it. And you know how well you played and how well you perform. So that you know if you're going to perform better the next phase of voting. You are all entitled to feed twice daily. Yes, this is twice daily, not 3 times. You might be eating 4 or 5 times. But for that 30 days, just it's twice daily. Twice daily. Yes. No. See, it's not. The truth is, number one, why must it be twice daily? See yourself on these camp as you are building a business. When you're trying to grow a business, do you know that you discipline yourself on what to eat, or what you eat, and how you eat? That's the idea here. I believe at the end of these 30 days, you're going to be so disciplined. Maybe if you've not been saving because anything you see you eat, anything you see you eat, maybe from now you start saving. Because most of you might have gotten cars, might have built a house, if not everything you see you eat. Yes, a lot of people have eaten their blocks and cements. So we're trying to teach every one of you how to be entrepreneurs. So now from here you school yourself and learn how to eat twice daily. So that you now understand what life, because life is never a better process. And to hit into limelight, you take discipline. Believe it is stated there on your contract forms. On no account must you be seen outside your fellow housemates. On no account must you be seen discussing with any other official apart from whoever is assigned to talk to you. On no account must you be seen discussing with any worker here. The reason this is different, I think they have not done, the only time you see something like this is the European reality TV show called Temptation Island. How many of you have watched it? Temptation Island. Yeah, it's a US reality TV show. So they come out in a place like this. Okay? And that place is secluded because the owner of the show bought that place. Are you getting my point? So we're here, 1 or 2 people might be coming in, but we rented this place. The management rented this place for 1 month. So be careful. I've been involved in shows whereby the person discouraging people, forget that scam, I beg don't vote. The person will go back and be voting. And while others were stupidly believing him, at the end, when it was time for eviction, those people got evicted and this guy was still in the house. And those people were weeping outside. Like that guy is a betrayer. No, but I warned them. So that's a strategy. A lot of people came here with strategies. So be careful. Be careful what they tell you. Be careful how they distract you. You came here alone. If you win, if that person wins the prize, the person is not going to sell it and give you any dime. So be careful. You all came alone, and you must win the prize alone, and you must leave here alone. So do not listen to gossips, because that is just a strategy to just distract you and take you off your destiny. Who knows? A lot of people's destinies might be achieved here. Or in short, I know those who are serious, their destinies will definitely be achieved here, because other people's destinies have been achieved. So I know what I'm talking about. This is not the first season, not the second season, not the third season. So a lot of those who were winners, down coming, in fact, they come back to pay homage to the platform, because they are now great people, they're ambassadors of different parastatals and all that. So now you are here, you should count yourself happy. Leave the upper side for the mannequins. Talk to me.
You get beleba. You just want to. Okay,
People want to.
You only gave me once.
It's one. It's
I
one
food
now.
I just straightforward.
That girl.
We dey wait for extra.
What's extra?
I offend you to go around me.
How?
I think yours. Where's yours?
See us here.
Not true. I mean, water. Oh, now water drag. Now you go boom, 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 boom.
Is the phone on? For the phone there. Okay.
I don't talk well. Right, then straightforward. No, you see what you do to these guys. I like food and then straightforward.
My sister, share the food according to our plate.
I like food and then straightforward.
You don't finish. See me, I'm going to play my own now.
Not to say I don't almost use me.
You share this food according to our plate. You don't say.
It's very sweet. You can still go around again.
Am I not making sense?
I like food and then straightforward. I like food and then straightforward.
Are you kosher?
I'll mark your face like that. Ola purity. Me and you, we are better one trouser.
I like food and then straightforward.
His slippers is slippery.
Inside the shop, right?
no palo la do. Ono tun be do. Official be do be do. It's be do be do. Ono palo la do. Ono tun be do. It's be do. Don't do anyhow, you do anyhow, you go see anyhow. We know they look with your face. You don't get money for face. If you show say you get the place, you go see it place, you go pick it. I want a million titi. I want no pity.
Please put your hands together for DJ Radio. Thanks. Thank you so much, DJ Radio. We are going to be doing this back to back because these guys, they are ready. They drink, the champagne, everything is here to put them in a high mood. You don't need to. Some people are naturally high. They don't need to drink anything. They are high. You understand? Some are even higher than the highest. And so, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chinko CFR, the only Chinese Igbo man who was made in Japan, produced in China, and marketed in Nigeria. And please, if you know you're happy to be here, if you know you made it against all odds, you know you made it to the beach camp, please put your hands together for yourselves. It's not easy, because I know many are called, few were chosen. I know you guys, the audition, you guys started more than this, but you're here. It's not by your power. But the grace that brought you here will make you go home with the star prize. Say amen. Okay, when I don't even believe in. Hey. I'm shocked. I know some of us right here will go secondary school, primary school. So you get songs where they sing. Anything where I sing, if you don't go school, you don't go understand them. Now, if you do school, it gets sometimes when you go enter school, they will tell you say school no day. It gets some where they sing. Oh my home, oh my home, oh my home. When shall I see my home? When shall I see my beautiful home? I will never forget my home. For people who go school, Jumbo, my son, you don't know how to. Papa is a kind of food. It's sweet like sugar, yellow like chorus, everybody like.
Who am I to complain? I'm a motherfucking addict. And I'm alcoholic. Who am I to complain? I'm a motherfucking addict. And I'm alcoholic. To ease your mind. Say baby don't find out they too shy. I'm not show why me. Mr. Money, they waste time. Mr. Money want to ease your mind. Hello. Canta below, sign of Alaba. Agatako, Osapapi, Ulala, Chilu Japan, Chilu Java. Oma de Bota, the Nigapa. Unlike nonsense, we are Kubota. Unlike nonsense, we are Kubota, Bota. Chilu Java. Oma de Bota, the Nigapa. Unlike nonsense, we are Kubota. Unlike nonsense, we are Kubota, Bota. Asaru, Borobusa, Asaru, Borobusa. Somebody with the vibe right now. 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 Can't see no they sleep, I know they sleep.
Let me take a minute, the punch better me. Safety, 650. I'm in the mind, to me lining. It's a cool that I cool, and throw a fly down.
I get a kiss in the Pugaga Muchuta. Sabola la Tatara Kuta. Sabola la Tatara Kuta. Sabola la Tatara Kuta. Sabola la Tatara Kuta. I'm just over to
Put your hands together for being here. Models on the Island Season 8 is being packaged by Twins Image Concept, and we are in here for a great moment. Please do all you can to remain, because there's a lot of opportunities that are going to come out from here. And if you check their history, they've been actually growing talent. They've been affecting the life of Nigerian youth positively with their concept. They have a series of reality shows, and this is one of it. And they've started a very long time, and they are waxing strong. And this season 8 promises to be one of the best, because what we are having here is the beach experience. Even the house, you're in a beach, everything in a beach, because you know they use AC, water AC, now they use. Yeah, natural AC, now they use. You understand? Everything here is beach experience. And I pray for you, as you have come here, you will not go back home the same way you came. For people where they go church, it will work for you.
Make you no go entire. Oh, to mommy be sugar.